Hello everyone, Amy with Campbell Creations, and today we are using DiDi's Deluxe Bead Box, and I am super excited about what we're going to be making. It will be a necklace and a pair of earrings, and what we're using from DiDi's box is these 8mm fossilized jasper. We're using these little barrel beads, these purple barrel beads that have that AB coating on them. They're just gorgeous. We have some of the Czech glass flowers and then some of these beautiful little super faceted, they look like bow ties to me. I love them. I love them. We're also going to be using the charm that came in the box. We'll hang that charm from our focal. And then I made up a bunch of cha-chas. And what these cha-chas are is I have the 6mm fossilized jasper, I have the purple bicones, I have the peridot, and on top of the peridot I put one of these little gold tenno seed beads that have that silver lining. I'll link those below. And then on the last one, I did 2 of those seed beads, and in the middle, I did one of my little antique gold spacers. So what those are, and I'm going to try to find them. I've had them for so long. I have them in all of the metal tones, but they are just these little teeny tiny striped spacers, and I just love them. Love them. So they're going to be incorporated here. What I've also pulled in is I had some of these bead caps. This is all I have of these bead caps, and I thought they pulled in really well with that dark that's in the antique gold. I have some of these little bead caps too. This is all I have of these. I thought they pulled in really well. I brought in one of my little mini bales because again we're on that same gold tone. And then I have this guy. Pretty sure he's dyed quartz, and I think it's going to go so well in this design. So let's start with our focal, then we'll move into our links, and then we will put this together. What do you say? Yay! Okay, so for the focal, I have a 4-inch piece of 20 gauge gold wire. And we are going to make a loop that will connect to our bail. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this through our focal here, and I'm going to put our charm directly on it. No jump ring needed, just putting that charm directly on it. And I'm wanting about 1.25 inches maybe, close, to be coming out here. And I'm going to bring this one up and back. I should have rethought my lotion today. Up and back. Okay, I need there to be a little bit of room up here just so that this has free flow, so it's not just like stuck to the piece. And then our back wire, I'm just going to come straight up. And I'm going to wrap this around. So I only want this to go around a couple times. Let me make sure we're centered here. Okay. I'm going to wrap this around just 2 times. See how I have that spacing in there? That's what I'm looking for. Come in here with my flush cutters, and I come in where I came from. It gives me that best flush cut. We're going to make sure there's no rough edges on this guy. Okay. So here's what we're looking at so far. Straighten him up. And now we're going to make a wrap loop. So I'll come in with my round nose pliers. I'm going to come down kind of low, so I'm kind of coming on where that top wrap is. Pop him back. Bring him up and around. And I want him to be small. I'm going to open this up. And I'm going to put my bail on. And then I'm going to close him back up. Okay. Now I'm going to come in here with a little bit of a thicker pair, maybe. Nope, he's pretty little. All right. I'm going to hold on here. We're just going to wrap. And I'm wanting to go in between those other wraps. This way we have this kind of cascading swirl that goes down, right? But I still need this movement. So I still need that spot to be open there. So let's come in here. Let's trim off our edge, our end. Let's make sure he's not pokey. Get him cinched in there good. This one's kind of sticking out a little bit, so I'm going to push him a little bit too. And here is our bail and our wrap for our focal. You see how he still has movement? So from here, I'm going to grab one of our head pins, and I'm wanting to do a bead cap. One of our beautiful, beautiful barrel beads. Bead cap on that side. I'm going to put my bail right in there. And then we're just going to do the other side with the bead cap. Our little barrel bead and a bead cap. And this is our little focal. So cute, huh? So let's do a simple loop on this other side, and I'm wanting it to go in the same direction as his friend on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to hold on to that. Let's bring our round nose back in here. I'm going to do a good bend. Trim him up. We'll do a little loop. Whoop. I'm confusing my pliers this morning, huh? Straighten him up. And here's what we're left with. Let's lay him down. Here's our focal. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, so let's set him over here to the side. And let's talk about our links. I want to do two types of links. And the first one, I'm wanting to be quite simple. I just want to do one of our 8mm fossil jasper. I'm going to do one of these bead caps with one of our barrel beads, another bead cap, and a fossil jasper. Okay, just pulling in that purple. You see that color coming through there on these. I like that. I like that. So then let's give ourselves a little bend here. Trim him up. And then we'll roll him up. Hello. And that's one of our links. So for the other link, I'm wanting to be a little more fancy. So I'm going to do one of our little bow tie beads. I want one of our little spacers, a flower in the middle, a spacer, and a bow tie. And this will be our second link. So we'll bend him down. We will trim him up. And then we will roll him up. Oh, I made him tiny. He works. And here is our other link. Beautiful. Now, when I link these, I'm going to link these with an oval jump ring instead of opening up our simple wraps, our simple loops. So I'm doing this because we are going to add some cha-chas. So I'm going to add 2 peridot to each of these and 1 of the others. So I'm going to do a peridot. I'm going to do one of our little fossilized jasper. I'm going to put the links on each side. And then I'm going to do one of our little spacer ones with the seed beads and another peridot. And then finally, our little bicone. It's going to be full, but it'll work well. And that's what's in between. So we're going to have little cha-chas in between, right? So I'm going to make up some of these and then we're going to come back together and put this together. Isn't that so cute? Yay! Okay. Okay. So I have put together the 2 sides. I put all the links together. We still need to add cha-chas to the end here, but this is what we're looking at. So we have that link followed by all of our cha-chas, that link and all of our cha-chas, and just all the way up. And I think this is stunning, just stunning. So let's connect to our focal and we'll put some cha-chas on that. So let's grab here. Oh, and also I forgot to bring out my toggle clasp and chain in case we need some chain. Okay, I'm looking for about 18 to 20 inches. So we'll put this together, see what the length is, and see if we need our chain. Deal? So let's open up jump ring. We're going to do peridot, bicone, fossil jasper, our link on one side, our link on the other side, And then we will do another peridot and one of our little shimmer gold links. And we'll close him up. Let's see how he looks. I'm liking. Okay, so then we'll do the other side. So what that ended up with and what I ended up making was 20 of the peridot and 10 of all of the others. I may have miscounted and made a little more than 10 of a couple of them. Let's see here. All right, so we're gonna do peridot, bicone, jasper, link on one side, hold on to it, link on the other side, hold on to it, then we'll do another peridot. Yeah, I made a couple extra of those guys. Then we're going to close him up. So let's see. So cute. Oh my, that is sparkly and happy. I love it. Let me hold it up against myself and let's see where we are. Just a little bit of chain. Just a little bit of chain. Not too much. So I'm going to cut maybe 4 inches. Put him up. Let's grab out one of our head pins. Let's get this halved. Then we'll measure it. I do have an extra down there, so that's good. So I'll grab a hold of him. While a piece goes flying. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay. So let's get a couple more jump rings. And I'm super excited about the earrings. I can't wait to get to the earrings. And to be honest, I almost started with the earrings, but then I also couldn't wait for the necklace. So what are you gonna do? You gotta choose, Amy, you gotta choose. So this is gonna be up around my neck here, so I'm not putting cha-chas on the top part. Okay. I hope you guys are having a good day so far. If you're just starting your day, I sure hope it's a good one for you. Today's going to be a mighty busy one for me. And I've been quite distracted, so I'm really happy to be designing and creating right now. I don't think I can tell you how happy I am for that. So let's bring this down and let's attach our toggle. And I was thinking about a more dainty toggle, but it just really pulls out those dark colors. So, and it matches that bail so well that I was like, yeah, I think this is the one. Okay, so we're grabbing one of those, putting our toggle on. closed up nicely. Grab our other side and toggle him. Okay, I have 2 extra of these. So let's put this together. Let's see where we are on our length. 6 to about this guy. Yeah, so we're about 20, 21. That's not too bad. That is not too bad. And oh, the beauty. Looky there. Oh, I love that. Love that. Love it, love it. All right, let's make some earrings. Let's move these guys out of the side here. So we are going to bring in our earrings. So let's see here what we're doing. So here is what I want the earring to look like. I've done one, right? So we just have one of our little dangles down here, and then I have a little wrapped loop with one of these little rhinestone rounds that we got in the deluxe box. I have a larger oval jump ring at the top and just have a lever back. So beautiful. I'm loving these. So that one is done. So let's see how we're going to do the next one. First, let's go ahead and start by making our dangle. So easy peasy. We're going to put one of those on there. One of these guys. We'll bring in our round nose and we'll make a little wrap loop. Up and over, around. Let's grab a hold of him. We'll wrap around a few times. Just trim him off good. Make sure there's no pokies coming out. Very good. I'm just straightening him out now. All right. So from here, let's bring in our 6-step bell making pliers, and we're going to be using the biggest one. And I have a 2-inch piece of 20 gauge wire. I'm going to come in here and find center. And again, we're using that biggest step, and I'm going to find about center. And I'm going to bring this up, and I'm going to keep a watch on this, right? Because if one side's bigger than the other, I did pretty good here. If one side's bigger than the other, I'm going to be pushing against the bigger side more so than the littler side, just to make sure that they end up even in the end. And I'm going to get them to where they're close to touching or touching, and then let go, and then they'll open back up, you see. So I'm going to pull this out, and this is what we're left with. So I'm going to come in with my round nose pliers, and I'm going to make a simple loop. You want to make sure that both of these are flush cut. If you have double flush cutters, that makes it so easy. And I'm going to do just a little simple loop here. And then before I do the next side, I'm going to put our cha-chas on. So let's see what order we did here. We did our bicone, our peridot, our jasper, and our little gold guy. Okay, so then we'll do another loop on the other side. A little bit more. Oh, throw it? No, don't throw it. Okay, So let's straighten these loops out. Let's make sure they are good and closed. So we don't want them to be all wonky. Okay, so I'm going to give these a little pinch just to bring them in a little bit more. Now we're going to bring in our bigger oval jump ring. Looks to be an 8mm oval jump ring. I'm going to go through one side of this. I'm going to pop this guy on, and then I'm going to go through the other side. Let's close him up. Let's make sure he's good and cinched together, and then I'm going to swivel him up to where his oval goes this way. Okay, if you need to pinch this to help it, do so. Then we're going to put our lever back on. So I'm just going to be sliding him in there. And this is what we have. Super easy, right? But oh, so cute. Oh, so cute. I love it. I wanted to pull in some of the darker, right? But I didn't have enough of the little flowers. I only had one flower left. So this, my friends, is our beautiful, beautiful necklace and pair of earrings. Cha-cha-esque. And that makes me happy. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Comment, share, all that good stuff. It really helps me out. I am so happy that you're here with me today. And until we meet right back here on this bead mat, I hope you all have a fantastic day. Bye-bye, my friends.